Hey guys, Adam here, directiontrader.com. Let's do today's kind of the trade of the day video, but also talk about the reason we got into this position this morning in the Russell and what we were looking for. I'll start here with the longer time frames, guys. We always start with a top-down analysis. We were looking at the dailies here. We're saying if the Russell can actually break this swing low, there is a ton of room to the downside here. Wide open range here for us to go ahead and see this thing short off. So once we were able to get that short, we got that break as you see here. This break came in play right here. The market originally came down, chopped sideways as it was retesting this support area. So we just had to wait. And at that time we were waiting for this sideways chop here, as you can see on all time frames. And then ultimately when the market opened up, this all happened right after the open. The floodgates opened to the downside and down the market went. So how were we able to take advantage of this, and what were we able to do to get this drop to the downside? I'm a little bit more conservative. I want to see this thing actually have support, break, come back to test it, and then follow through. I've never been a big fan of taking that breakout and putting that order there without seeing it confirmed, because a lot of times you see support retesting. When it breaks, it doesn't break all the way, and then all of a sudden you get this reversal, and then you kind of get upset because you get stopped out. I'm waiting for it to go ahead and break, get some room there, pull back to that level, and then looking for some further follow-through. So on this situation here, we have this previous support which came in right here, retested, then finally at the open it broke. And when it broke right to the downside real nicely. So now, not only do we break to the downside and get us a clear direction, we get out of this sideways chop, we get a break below this previous swing low, which everybody can see because it shows up on the daily chart, the 15-minute chart, and so on and so forth. As soon as we got that break, we went over here to the smaller time frame, and that break came right here. And this is the short that we were able to take this morning. As you see, don't worry about this swing low. That's on too small of a time frame. But look at these swing lows here on the 15-minute. That's where we find it. On our anchor charts is where we find our price levels. As soon as we came down here, we started to dance around a little bit, but then we got this nice push to the downside. We simply waited for a retest, guys, and we took that short. That was the short that we took right here, and we shorted right back in the direction of the trend. So what we had to do is we had to be nice and patient, nice and disciplined, and wait for it to go ahead and break. It all came in here. We're using the larger time frames to find our price levels, and then as it breaks, we go over to the smaller time frame to manage each position. As it came back here, it was a nice extension from low to low. Fibonacci came right in here in the same alignment as this previous swing low here, and then we just simply jumped on board and we managed with a trail stop on the way down. So really high percentage opportunity, but what really came into play here was us being patient enough to wait for the longer time frames to go ahead and break to the downside. And as they broke to the downside, we went ahead and took that retracement back using the larger time frames for our anchor charts, looking for our support and resistance levels, and then just shorted back in the direction of the new momentum to the downside. So hope this helps, guys. Patience and discipline will pay off, even though you're not going to get a lot of trades, but the trades you do get will get a lot better results, a higher percentage, and not have to deal with all them emotions with the drawdowns and trading and so forth. So I hope this video helps. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate. Email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, have a good day.